In modern economies, borrowing money has become completely normal and socially accepted. From a young age, people are exposed to advertisements encouraging them to buy now and pay later. Credit cards, car loans, home loans, and easy EMIs make it possible to enjoy a higher lifestyle immediately without waiting years to afford it. While debt is not inherently bad, especially when used for productive investments, most middle class debt is consumer based, not asset based. When a large portion of monthly income goes toward repaying EMIs and interest, financial flexibility decreases. A person may earn a decent salary, but if most of it is already committed to fixed payments, they cannot take risks such as switching careers, starting a business, or investing aggressively. Over time, this creates a cycle where future income is pre-allocated before it is even earned. The system encourages spending because consumption drives economic growth, but this same structure quietly reduces individual financial freedom. Inflation steadily increases the cost of living each year. Rent rises, groceries become more expensive, fuel prices increase, healthcare and education costs grow. However, salary growth often does not match the pace of inflation. Even when people receive annual increments, the increase may only slightly improve their nominal income, while their real purchasing power remains almost the same. For example, if someone's salary grows by 5% annually, but living expenses grow by 6 to 7%, they are not truly advancing financially. They are maintaining their position. This creates the common feeling of working harder each year without experiencing meaningful financial progress. Over decades, this small gap between income growth and cost growth prevents significant wealth accumulation for many middle-class households. Traditional education systems are primarily designed to prepare individuals for employment, not ownership. Students are trained to follow instructions, meet deadlines, pass examinations, and qualify for jobs. While these are valuable skills, schools rarely teach practical financial education such as investing, taxation, asset allocation, risk management, negotiation, or entrepreneurship. As a result, most individuals depend on a single income source, their job. When income depends entirely on employment, financial growth becomes tied to promotions, company performance, and economic conditions. This creates stability, but also limits scalability. A job provides active income that stops when work stops. Without understanding how to build assets that generate passive or leveraged income, many people remain in a cycle where financial progress is slow and dependent on external decisions. Modern society strongly promotes consumption as a symbol of success. Advertising is highly psychological and constantly associates products with identity, status, and social validation. Social media amplifies this by showcasing upgraded lifestyles, luxury experiences, and visible signs of success. When individuals increase their income, they often increase their expenses accordingly, moving to better neighborhoods, buying newer cars, upgrading gadgets, or adopting more expensive habits. This phenomenon is known as lifestyle inflation. Instead of directing higher income toward investments or assets, it is redirected toward consumption. As income rises, expenses rise in parallel, leaving net savings relatively unchanged. The economic system benefits from constant spending because it fuels growth, but for individuals, this pattern prevents wealth accumulation. Beyond structural factors, psychological conditioning plays a significant role. Middle-class environments often prioritize stability, security, and predictability. These values are rational and protective, especially in uncertain economic environments. However, they can also discourage calculated risk-taking. Fear of failure, fear of social judgment, and fear of financial instability often prevent individuals from exploring opportunities outside conventional paths. Cultural narratives may emphasize safety over experimentation. While risk should always be calculated and responsible, avoiding all risk limits upward mobility. Over time, this mindset reinforces conservative financial behavior that maintains stability but rarely produces exceptional financial growth.